morning. I'm Coach Musser. I'm here to talk a little Liberty North basketball again. With the off week last week, I think we've had 4 games since the last time we spoke. We had a 2-point overtime win against Park Hill South. We had a 2-point win at St. Joe Central. Then we had a big win at home against Lee Summit. And then last night we had a big-time win over Staley, who is leading our conference, number 1 team in our conference, by 8 points. We've been playing a little bit better basketball, and so we got things going in the right direction. It's been a lot of fun. We just got to find a way to keep it rolling. If you guys have any questions, I'd love to answer them for you.
Last time we talked, the team was in the midst of a losing streak going into the St. Thomas Aquinas tournament. How important was that for the team?
Well, it was good. It gave us an opportunity to play different teams. Going into that tournament, they had 2 or 3 state-ranked teams over there on the Kansas side, and we were able to go 3-0 and win the tournament and beat 2 of those state-ranked teams, and with one of them being undefeated Parsons. And I think that got us going in the right direction, and we've carried that confidence over into conference play since then.
Noticing a change in team energy and swagger while winning 7 of the 8 games after starting 4-9, what were the key parts in piecing it together?
Well, I don't know much about the swagger, but I definitely think we brought some toughness to the table. I think we decided to figure out how we wanted to win and grind out games, and that's been on the defensive end. In those games, we've allowed the fewest points of the season, and by doing that, we've allowed teams to maybe settle for the shots that we want them to take, and by getting stops and getting them out of rhythm, it's allowed us to get some points on our end, which has led to success. So it really all started with the toughness at the defensive end for us.
In this run, you guys have collected 4 conference wins with some big revenge games. What is the message to the team?
Just get better. I mean, that's been the message all season, is make sure that we're better every time we step on the floor. And I think with that, we've done that all year, but now that they're seeing the wins come, I think their confidence is higher, and confidence kind of breeds confidence. And I think you're seeing that now. We've beat the 2 ranked teams over in Kansas, and we beat 2 state-ranked teams in our conference. And like I said, we've had a chance to avenge a couple of games, and we just got to make sure that we keep getting better every time we step on the floor. And again, this Friday, we're going to have a chance to avenge one of those. We've won 7 of 8, but that one that we lost was to Truman at home in an overtime game. So we get a chance to go hopefully try and avenge that one on Friday, and we're looking forward to that opportunity.
Last week, your team visited St. Joe Central to face off against your past team and walked away with the win. Walk us through the emotions during the game and after for you.
Well, leading in, it was kind of different. Just even pulling into the parking lot. I spent 7 years there. I met a lot of really good people, coached a lot of really good kids, and so it was kind of a weird feeling walking into the building. But once we get in there and we start talking about game plan and we step on the floor, kind of all that goes away, and you just want to win. It doesn't matter who's on the other side. I know some of those people personally, and I wish them nothing but the best. But when we're playing, we definitely want to win that game, and it came down to the very end. And there was a little bit of a controversy at the end, so that kind of took all the personal feelings away. We just wanted to make sure that we come out with a win. Our guys really grinded it out, had a little bit of adversity, and we were able to fight through it. And so it was really nice to go in there to have that adversity and be able to come out on top. So it was a good experience for us.
The only team to beat you in your last 8 games is Truman. Who beat you in overtime? What do you think? What do you look to do different? Tip off on Friday? We played really well in that game, and of those games, we kind of let that one slip through our fingers. We had a 3-point lead in overtime, and didn't put them away when we had the opportunity. So we got to make sure that when we get teams down, we got to keep them down and not give them hope and life that they can come back and win. And I think you've seen that in the last few games that we've played. We jumped out on Lee Summit early since the Truman game. Kind of same thing with Central. We jump on them early and kind of hold on to it. And then last night against Staley, we were able to build a league, and when they were able to chip away, we found a way when they got it close to kind of put the hammer down. And so that was really good for us to find a way to finish game. And I think as the season went on, our confidence has got a lot higher with that. So we got to make sure if we're in that situation again, that we put them away when we have the opportunity and not give them life, because they're a really good team, and they know that they probably got kind of stole one from us, and so we're going to get nothing but their best effort. And so we got to make sure that we bring it for 32 minutes. And early on in the season, you spoke on not knowing the team's identity. What do you think the team's identity is right now, and is it where you want it? as close to where I wanted. I would say our identity is defense. Okay, defense and making sure that we grind games out, that we play at the pace that we want to, and we want to make teams settle for the shots that we want. And right now, we've been able to do that. There's still a little bit of season left, and we got to continue to get better at it. And as we talked early in the year, it was a little bit of a struggle, but our end goal was to be playing our best basketball this time of year. So we got to find a way to continue that. We do feel that we're playing our best basketball of the year, but we got to find a way to sustain that for our last 4 games of the regular season heading into districts. Okay. I appreciate you guys' time. You guys had great questions. Hopefully you guys can make it to the game on Friday versus Truman, another home game. We look to bounce back and get to 500 in conference and get this 8 of 9 wins and revenge that one loss that we had. And then we'll look forward to talking next week. Thank you guys very much.